Hey, True Believers, England here with Dalton and Mr. E2099, and we're talking about the Captain Marvel first look and the power levels that she's supposed to have in her movie and the upcoming Avengers film, and what that's going to mean for the MCU. So, I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. Kick back, relax, and here we go.
I actually think that Catherine Winnick would have been a better Captain Marvel than
I could see
Brie
that.
Larson.
I can see
The woman
that,
from Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
thought Ronda Rousey would do a good job, but
Also, Brie Larson just did not seem that hyped about the role, like at all.
No, not at all.
Sorry.
Yeah, I agree with you completely about that. She just seems like, yeah, okay, I'll take it because
she's very much obsessed with what it means and what it represents as like a cultural touchstone or a signifier or a feminist virtue signal more so. It's the same problem I have with what's her name? I think it's Jodie Whittaker.
Mm-hmm.
Like playing
Doctor
the Doctor.
Yeah.
Maybe. Every interview is, oh, I'm so excited to play a female version of the Doctor, and it's like, no.
Well,
be excited to play the Doctor.
And I think that's the big problem. I think now, of course, it's just I don't know what's in their heads, but it could be a stance of Brie Larson picked it up to be the first woman to have her own movie in the MCU and make a statement about it rather than, oh, I'm excited to play this character because I love the comics. And
knowing her attitude towards feminism in other areas, I would not be surprised.
Doctor Who thing really pissed me. There was a lot of people who were saying, oh, the Doctor is being played by a woman now. Now I'm a Doctor Who fan. I'm like, I fucking hate you people.
Yeah, it's like you didn't find anything to be a fan of in
it's well if they're saying that then it's all a virtue signal and it's not. You just can't trust it. Moving on, we have this other story here where Kevin Feige is talking about how her power level, you brought it up, by the way, her power level is going to change the Marvel Universe. So it says when Nick Fury gets to use his one single call in a Hail Mary attempt to save the entire universe, and he uses that opportunity to call Captain Marvel, one would rightfully assume that this woman is incredibly powerful. Just powerful. How powerful is she? According to Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, Brie Larson's Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, blah, 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 has the kind of power that will alter the course of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe as we know it.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on just a sec, man. While speaking to EW about upcoming Marvel blockbuster, which will help set up events of Avengers 4, Feige was asked what exactly Carol Danvers will bring to the table. The Marvel boss didn't hold anything back when he gave his response, and this is his response. She is more powerful than any character we've introduced thus far, so that alone tells you that there's reason Nick hit that button at the end of Infinity War when he realized that they were up against something far bigger than they had ever been up against before. And having her on your side is hopefully going to change the balance of power in a way that they desperately need. The article also confirms that Captain Marvel will lend a hand to Earth's mightiest heroes in Avengers 4 with the potential departure of Chris Evans, Captain America, Robert Downey Jr. The MCU will need new leaders as it moves into the next decade. The way Feige is talking about Captain Marvel, it seems as though she will be at the forefront. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. It's another paragraph, so I'll finish it out. In addition to Captain Marvel, there are several other major characters that will factor into Marvel's plans. After Avengers 4, Spider-Man, Black Panther are the first two names that come to mind, given the young age of Tom Holland and Peter Parker, as well as complete adoration fans have for Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa. It's widely believed that Doctor Strange could also play a role. Okay. T'Challa. T'Challa would be the best leader going forward. I would not put...
That's exactly what I was going to say. He has the resources, he has the money, he has the natural authority.
And right now, Black Panther has a lot more respect than Carol Danvers does. I can see him as the leader of this group rather than Captain Marvel. It just doesn't make sense that they would put her in the forefront of, you know.
Well, I did hear that the motto for the MCU, I think it is the current Phase 4, is the future is female.
Yeah.
God damn it! It's just like, why?
Yeah, that kind of stuff right there, that does tick me off, because it doesn't matter story or the way a movie is shot. It's we're making a statement. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that kind of stuff is the
my problem with it is there are so many great, you know, male characters that now basically are almost guaranteed to get sidelined because feminism, and one of those characters happens to be my favorite character in all of comics, so fuck you.
Yep. Let's see what we have here. Diego Camacho is saying, hey, Nick, aliens are invading New York. Think we should call Carol? Nah, let's get a whole bunch of people who've never fought aliens. There has to be a reason. They have to explain to us why she hasn't been called up to the majors yet.
I think it was like a "you will redeem this voucher for a one-time only, I'll come and save your ass" thing. So he had to save it.
That's a good that's a good theory. What's up?
Also, you gotta think, they're probably gonna make the argument, oh, she was out in space. If she was out in space, how come she didn't do anything when Ronan the Accuser was committing genocide all across the galaxy?
Yeah, that's the thing that they need to explain to us why she was not available for all that. You're right. Ronan, if he's committing genocide, why is that not on her radar? Why
it might be like the Sentry, in the sense that if she really is going to be that powerful, and I agree with you, Mystery, it's kind of stupid to make her that powerful, especially after everyone else has been nerfed, but if she really is that powerful, it might just be things that we consider important, or things that we have seen as important before, have not been like large scale enough to get her attention, or she's been sitting out.
Genocide is not large scale enough.
Here's something. It's something like what you're saying. Nick Fury had the Avengers in his back pocket. He figured they could handle the alien invasion. And maybe, just maybe, we find out that Nick Fury and the group, whatever they did something to her to forget that she had superpowers. And it's like Jose Luis is saying, it's the Sentry, but lame. So, you know, like,
well, yeah.
Also, I don't like the fact that they're making her more powerful than freaking Odin.
Well, see, there you go. I don't.
In fairness, we have never seen Odin actually do anything in the entire.
That's true, but here's the. But well, that's what he said. If you take him by his words, is he meaning any character, or is he just meaning like the Avengers? You know, the superheroes, the hero,
I hope he
the heroic
just,
characters,
like, main hero character. Because if she's more powerful than Dormammu, who is literally his own dimension, I am going to have a brain aneurysm.
Also, we don't get to see Odin fight, but we know that he was strong enough to trap Hela
in Surtur
dimension.
Everybody
So we saw how powerful Hela was, and from there we can get a scale of Odin's power.
Everybody was kept in line by Odin. So obviously Odin is a bad mother.
We never really see her do much of anything either. That's
we
another one of those. Well, we have this ungodly powerful character, but this is the first movie and we don't have the budget to demonstrate her powers.
Yeah, well, you're talking about Hela?
Loki and Valkyrie are not powerful enough to take her combined.
Okay, here's a question. Do you guys think this movie's going to bomb at the box office? No.
It's probably not, because it's a Marvel movie and people will go see it just because of that. But I don't think it'll be as good as the other ones, as ones we've already seen.
I expect it'll actually be good, and it probably will do on par with Wonder Woman or better box office wise. As to whether it will be, you know, in the upper echelons of the MCU, I don't know, because like I said, I have a little bit of faith in this directing duo, but I really cringe every time I think about every hyper-feminist thing that Brie Larson has ever said. And I know the actors don't get to 100% dictate the characters, but
Well, as far as the movies is concerned, I enjoyed Iron Man 2, which I think is the bottom of the MCU barrel. It's the worst movie that the MCU has released, in my opinion, but it's still enjoyable. It's still entertaining. Thor: The Dark World is a bit better, in my opinion, than that one. Now,
why?
What?
Why?
Because I liked it. I mean, I can't compare. It's two different kind of stories, two different kind of movies. So I can't just say, well, this and that.
I did like.
I just liked Thor: Dark World better. I thought it improved on some things, and also it. Not saying it was better than the first Thor, but it actually had forward progression. It did. While I didn't see that in Iron Man 2,
we got the introduction of War Machine.
Yeah, that's true. But that's forward progression on Rhodey, not Tony Stark. I just thought that the only weak part about Thor: Dark World, in my opinion, really was Malekith. But since Malekith was the main villain, then obviously it was bad enough to push it down towards right above Iron Man 2.
Help, but
in my opinion, nothing in Iron Man 2 was special. You could skip Iron Man 2 and not lose anything in the Marvel Universe.
See, this is I think where we differ, because I agree with you that Iron Man 2 is not good. It is very cluttered and very poorly rendered, but I chalk that up to growing pains. My problem with Thor 2 was that it took everything that was bad about Thor 1 and doubled down on it while getting rid of some of the stuff that actually made sense and I liked. So
the thing that I've always Thor always seems to have the shortest fights, and when you've got a Viking warrior god, his fight should be much more prolonged and much more epic, I believe.
Maybe Carol remains loyal to the Kree, says Diego, and was hesitant to move against Ronan when he went rogue because they fought for the Empire together. Yeah, that is a good question. I guess hopefully they'll answer all of this at the beginning or end of the movie. I think it would definitely work in their benefit if they did. So there you go, gang. I hope you enjoyed that. What do you think? What do you think about Captain Marvel being the most powerful character? Not the most powerful. That's not what he said. He said the character, not the most powerful superhero. What do you think about that? Let us know in the comments below, or anything that you want to comment on in this last live stream. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share to get word out about the channel, and don't forget to hit that subscription and notification bell if you haven't done it already. Don't want you to miss anything. Cool things happen around these parts. Also, this is the way we're trying to make a living, so if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on and helps keep making videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.